Where I am now, better than before, through those open doors. Where I am now, where I am now, I'm in a special place, a tender warm embrace. Where I am now. It's now time for the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. That's FYI Radio Show with your host, Miss Yolanda the Lady Hinton. I'm Everette, the co-host. The music that you hear in the background is none other than Miss Yolanda the Lady Hinton, Where I Am Now. Where I am now. And if you'd like to see us live in WGPL 1350 Studio, WMVA 88.9 FM Studio, all you have to do is go to Edward Everett's Facebook page, Miss Yolanda the Lady Hinton's Facebook page, and guess what? You can see us live right here in the studio. And if you want to hear us all over the world, all you have to do is go to 1400 AM Church Webcast, 1350 AM Church Webcast, click and listen live. And now, I want to introduce to some and present to others the host of the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world, Miss Yolanda the Lady Hinton, and a pleasant good morning to you.
Good morning, Mr. E. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
Could you, will you be my neighbor?
Let's welcome our neighbors. Let's welcome WGPL 1350 AM listeners.
Peace, 95.3 FM, WMVA 88.9 FM, WGPL 1350 AM, and WMVA 88.9 FM.
Facebook Live is on and popping. Let's also welcome Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we promise we'll shout you out.
It's 29 degrees on the outside, 23 degrees on the outside, mostly cloudy. And it's going to be mostly sunny today. It's going to be a great day, but it's cold.
Mr. E, is so cold, it don't make no sense. You out there, especially in this area, make sure you have your gloves, your scarves, your hat, your coat, your whatever, your boots or whatever. It is cold.
Yeah, it is cold. It was 19 degrees this morning, 16 degrees this morning. When I got out to start my car, my doors was frozen, the windows was frozen, and it was freezing on the outside. I went out there in the center to open up a trash and put the trash out. I couldn't even get the trash can open. The lid was frozen. So everything that was out there last night got a taste of winter, and winter is not even here.
Ooh, I tell you what, Mr. E, it was a great weekend. Hope you had a good weekend. But this is FYI Monday Sports Talk. We got a special guest. Mr. E, introduce our special guest.
I want to tell our special guest, turn this radio down because we got an echo in the back. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to introduce to some, present to others, one of the commander's closest relatives, or friend, or comrade, or someone who cousin, or someone who has a uniform in the closet, a make-believe uniform in the closet, one who attends all the games faithfully. I want to introduce my good friend, Mr. Tim Bostic, and a pleasant good morning to you. Welcome.
Good morning. If you push me back about 20 years, I'll be fully How you doing, Lady Henry?
I'm doing so good. I'm glad you're on today. It was an exciting 15 weeks. This week 15, and that's what we're going to talk about. Mr. E act like he want to jump on you already talking about the Commanders. Y'all want to start there?
I want to say,
I'm finally glad you had the courage to bring me on a week where the Cowboys bit the dust. It's about time you man up.
But listen, listen, Mr. Boston, they can lose, but the one thing about Cowboy fans and fiends, they act like they don't lose when they lose.
Yeah, that's called delusion. That's called.
Well, you know,
It's
Miss.
supposed to delusion, not doubt. Delusion cowboy.
Well, I decided that I would bring him on today because he said when the Commanders win, that I don't never give him an opportunity to come on. But when the Cowboys lose, I don't give him an opportunity. So I just want to let him know because I went into the glossary. Did you see the glossary on your page?
All right, let's go into the glossary.
What are some of the things that you saw in the glossary, Miss Hinton?
I see wins, losers, ties, and winning percentage.
Now, what about the reasons?
Oh my God. Okay, so the reasons are conference to break. What use? It says clinch playoff berth and eliminated from playoff contention.
Okay, so when you go down to the NFL, what a great way! Right at the top of your page, you see the stars.
The first
What do you see down there at number 14?
Well, number 14, we have the Washington Commanders. Mr. E, why you starting off with?
And what letter do you see there?
I see Washington Commanders. I see a 4, and is that an E? Mr. E, why you put me in the middle of this? Mr. Boston, come on and help me out. Mr. E started his best already.
And what
got me in it.
And what the E stand for?
You know what's so funny about it? You don't even have to do anything, man. You said his own thing. It's funny. You know, this is the thing about it. The Commanders, you know we're not good because we have been obliterated by him. Everybody knows that. I'm starting quarterback out there. But regardless of that, you know you didn't make it. But guess what?
What the E stand for?
The finish line doesn't mean you finish the race. And the Cowboys cannot finish the race because they will not enter in the playoffs. And yet again, another
but you feel
years in a row.
Well, there's
so the Cowboys, they're gonna be right at home, sit with us with the remote in our hand, deciding on who's going to be.
Now, Miss Hinton, when you go down to the NFL conference on the same page, name off the teams that the first 10 names that you see there.
Okay, right here, this
number 10 up here.
Okay, we go.
Flip on the other side.
All right.
I want Mr. Bossett to see something when he's talking about we going home and read down there the names.
Okay, so we have the Denver Broncos.
Go to the second one.
Oh,
NFL.
this one. Okay, NFL.
His conference.
Okay, so the Los Angeles Rams.
What else?
Chicago Bears. Philadelphia Eagles.
Okay.
Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Okay.
Seattle Seahawks. San Francisco 49ers.
Go to the father.
Green Bay Packers.
Flip over.
Dallas Cowboys.
And that's 10 teams, right?
That's 10.
That's 10 teams. What happened to the rest of them?
Why do I gotta get in the middle?
What he's refusing to tell you that in the playoffs, only 7 teams can in there. And the Cowboys are the 10th seed. And see, with them being the 10th seed, they need the Eagles to lose the rest of their games and for them to win the rest in order to cut the division. If not, they can't make it. And the Eagles have 2 out of 3 games they play the Commanders twice. So tell me about it. Tell me whether the Cowboys going to beat them or not. Because you know the Commanders going to lose to them at least once. And they got somebody else that can play once to win. So if they win 2 out of 3 games,
we play.
Which means the Cowboys get home too. So I don't know why he's telling me about a team that the Cowboys at the 10th seed. That means you know outside looking in, just like that. And it don't matter whether you fall or you first. I mean, are you second? It's still in the race.
Look, you all get ready to play on Christmas. Tell us how you feel about that.
Well, let me tell you something. Cowboys and Commanders have such a good game to each other. It's obliterated as the Commanders are. Cowboys are allergic to prosperity. And the Cowboys, they can win when you don't have to win. When it's shooting on the line, they'll find a way to blow the game. Just like just wait. They're actually waiting to happen.
He said your turn is coming, the Cowboys.
That's what happens to a lot of folks. A lot of folks sitting on the outside that's wanting the Cowboys to fold.
What's your spin on it, though, Mr. E? What's your spin?
Well, here's the thing. We are winners anyway. Whether win, lose,
Oh,
or
wow.
draw, we are winners because every team, every team in the NFL and every team in the AFL, guess what they running to get beat?
What?
Them Cowboys.
Oh, wow.
You ever seen 32 teams all together, and the only team everybody trying to beat is them Cowboys?
Are you saying everybody hate the Cowboys? All the teams?
Everybody can, and they pack houses. They make sure that they have a fan sitting in the seat. They turn around and make sure that the concession stands, the hot dogs and the hamburgers are being sold. And they bring it to the.
Why we hate the Cowboys?
Woo, the Cowboys, you can't tell Cowboy fans nothing, I'm telling you.
Exactly.
And we bring.
Because they can't even help themselves. They have a formula of godliness, 9 power thereof.
Well, see, he said that we got a form of godliness, but in order for them to see the baby, they got to follow the what?
Oh, you got to follow the star. Lord, look, let's move that aside because I know Mr. Bostic doesn't have a lot of time. Let's go through the winners and the losers, Mr. E.
That sounds wonderful. Mr. Bostic, we're going to the winners and the losers, starting with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 29-28. The Falcons won. What happened to the Buccaneers?
Well, hey, nothing happened to them. It's just a division rival. A division foe, the game can go any way at any time. So stop looking past these division games. And in this time of the year, if you're a team that's not going to make it off, you're trying to do everything you can to be spoiler to the team who's trying to get in. And right now, there's a two-head battle in the AFC South between the Panthers and the Tampa Bay Bucks. And if anybody like the Falcons or the Saints can play spoiler, they did it yesterday to the Panthers. They beat them yesterday. If they can play spoiler and ruin their chances to get in the division, that's what they're going to do.
What happened when you look at the Chicago Bears at 31-3? When you look at that, the score was 31-3, and the Cleveland Browns.
Mm-hmm.
What is the? Do you know the how many games the Cleveland Browns won this year?
I believe the Cleveland Browns only won about 2 to 3 games somewhere in that area. So Cleveland Browns are not a good team anymore.
So y'all got some. So y'all got some in common, right?
No, we don't have them in common. We got injury problems. We got organizational problems.
31-3. When you look at the Ravens and the Bengals, Cincinnati Bengals.
Bengals didn't hit a lick.
The Ravens 24-0, and then here's the thing, Miss Hinton, that when you look at the Chargers, the magician is out.
Wow.
The magician, Patrick Mahomes, he can't play no tricks no more.
Don't talk about Patrick.
13.
Didn't you feel sorry for him when he hopped away yesterday?
No.
I felt sorry for him. You know, they said 11 years, Mr. Bostic, they had never gone out of this NFL game this season like this.
Well, all good things will come to an end. And just like Cowboys just against the Vikings, that's the same way Patrick Mahomes.
Well. The thing about it is, we're gonna get down to the Commanders. They won by 8 points, but it don't matter. You know, when you look at the Commanders
Mr.
played
E,
against,
you gotta give them props for the game. Now, what was the score?
They still see. You got to look at the team that they playing. They're in our division.
Yes,
29 to 21. The Commanders and the Giants. They're in our division. And what place is the Commanders in? And what place is the Giants? They only battling for last place.
Mr. Bostic?
But it's a division game. Again, that game, if you saw the game, it was a very good game. So you play a game of giveaway checkers. Whoever did the work is going to lose. But the thing about it, the Commanders actually did
Yay! I am so proud. I am so proud. And they didn't win it with Jalen.
No.
But here's another game. Here's another score that I want you to talk about. And tell me what's their status and how many games they won. They played against the Philadelphia Eagles. And the score And the score was 31-0 against the Raiders. Cedric Bailey, I know you're listening. He's out there in Oklahoma. I know you're listening, Cedric. What happened, Bostic, to the team that has the same record as the Commanders, 31-0.
Well, plain and simple. There's no I in team. And you need a team in order to win football games. You can't do it all by yourself. So, hey, listen, the Eagles actually needed this to pick them back up.
Yeah.
Because they were in a three-game losing streak. So, you need a game like this to get yourself a team back. This is the reason why y'all not going to make it in the playoffs. Because the Eagles going to win the next two games because they got the confidence back. And they're going to clip the division and y'all going to sit home just like that.
Have you ever seen anything like that, Deception? Have you ever seen anything? They gave the Philadelphia Eagles, which is in their division, the props, but they won't get a Cowboys prop. You ever seen anything like that when folk rah and you in the same division as they are?
God.
They're battling.
You all are brothers. You all are siblings.
Right. They're battling for last place, them and the Giants. And we are battling for second place, Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys.
Okay, Philadelphia,
so
the Cowboys.
You said how you
how
said
many is 4?
It's 14.
Okay, Philadelphia Eagles, Cowboys.
Somebody told me that one time a little boy said, Daddy, I ran this race. He said, what place did you come in? I came in second. He said, what place did everybody else come in? Well, he came in second. He said, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
You trying to say that second won't good enough.
Well, this is what he said. He said, Daddy, I came in second place. He said, what place did you came in first place? He said, everybody else. That's what the Cowboys' problem is.
Ooh.
Everybody else comes in first place, and they come in second. Like they're second in the division, and they still won't make it in the playoffs, and they'll still be home with us sitting in third place in the division.
Why they always want us to be their company?
Like, almost don't mean anything. Except in horseshoes.
Why they want us to be their company? Why they always, have you heard that all around town?
Y'all brothers.
All around town, that folks all over America, they don't want to see the Cowboys make a start of excellence. You know, and they don't want to give us credit where credit is due. That's why we so hard on folk. Their star is out. You know, that they turn around and they stack the deck. The Commanders.
That's the problem. If the Cowboys would just keep their mouth shut and clean, they might be all right. But they talk so much and they do so less, and they actually make people despise them because of the fact that if you're good, then you can talk. But if you ain't good, keep your mouth shut.
Well, the thing about it is,
you ever notice real good people? They don't have to talk. They throw it on the field.
I can't tell. I cannot tell that real good teams throw it on the field because when you look at the Commanders, I ain't seen them do too much of anything.
Mr. Boston, you promise? Look, do you promise you gonna come back when the Cowboys play? You all. What's your prediction? Tell me what your prediction.
I'm not Cowboy. I don't run away from Cowboys. I love you.
Well, who beat that when they was out there at the Dusty Trail, and what did the Cowboys do to the Indians when they was out there shooting guns and bow and arrows? Why would you bring a bow and arrow to a gunfight?
Oh, I don't know what to say, Mr. Boston. What can you say?
See, this is the problem. See, sometimes when you see certain people when they start it, after a while when they get on their feet and they get strong, they turn around and steal everything from you. So of course, when you can't trust somebody and they're deceitful, of course they ain't going to compete for you because at first you enter in a relationship with them with a pure heart. But when you find out that they're the devil, it's too late. And that's what the problem is with the Cowboys versus the Commanders/Indians.
The Jets and the Jaguars, 48. Jaguars beat them 48-20. What about them Jaguars?
Whoa.
What about them Jaguars?
I love it. The pendulum has shifted. All the teams that were in the cellar last year, they're on the top of the house and vice versa. I love it because now they got the good, young, fresh blood in there, and these coaches that really know they're going with the Jaguars, with the Bears, and the Colts, and a couple other teams.
Absolutely.
I really am happy for the team in the NFL right now.
Our special guest, this is FYI Radio Show, Sports Talk on Monday. Our special guest is from the Washington Commanders. He's Tim Bostic. He's a diehard Tim Bostic, and he said something just a few minutes ago, Miss Hinton. I don't know if we won't say welcome to him. Last year, did the Commanders stack the deck? Didn't they got everything that they want?
Mr. E, we can't get off these Commanders. How you feel, Mr. Boston? Don't you want him to get off your back today?
Well, no, really, I love it. I welcome it. You know, because we went to the NFC Championship game.
And y'all are
When
blue.
last time we went, 30 years ago?
Old gold.
Shade.
Old gold is good gold.
Oh.
You know, here's the reason why. Because if we ain't won in 30 years, everybody wants to push us and want to keep us down. They don't want us to ride up high. You know, but guess what? When we win the championship and when we win the playoff, don't say nothing to us no more. We are the champions.
But see what it is. Y'all keep cursing yourself because you keep opening your mouth. If you keep your mouth shut, you might be able to make it somewhere.
Brother
See what it
Bostic,
is. You talk so much, you put so much attention on you that everybody done for the Cowboys every week. The Cowboys talk too much. They never shut up.
and ask the passenger's question. How many Cowboys on the Commanders?
Oh my goodness, Mr. E, did you hear that question? Mr. E want to know how many Commanders came from the Cowboys.
We had a couple teams that came from there. I believe Noah Brown came from there. Tyler Biadasz came from there. What other Cowboys that we have? I think right now it's about maybe 2 or 3 guys.
How about the coach?
All the time when guys get traded back and forth.
He said, what about the coach?
It's the leadership of Dan Quinn, the coach, the former defensive coordinator for the Dallas Cowboys. He had enough sense to get out of Dallas, and the other players that played for him had enough sense to get out of Dallas.
So you got the opportunity, Brother Bostic, to come and talk about the Cowboys. But state your case now. What about them winning the rest of the game? Do you really believe that they have a chance to win the rest of the game?
Well, knowing the Cowboys.
Do you think, yes or no?
You just knew that you were going to beat the Minnesota Vikings.
Yes.
You knew you were. But you
yes.
Overconfident, like you always do, you got punched in the mouth. That's called oversight.
What about the next
game?
game?
Any games you have left, you're going to lose next week.
Who are we going to lose to next? We play the Chargers. We played the Commanders, and we play the Giants.
Wow.
The Chargers, Commanders, and the Giants.
The Chargers put down Goliath, which was Kansas City. They got confidence coming in that game. And right now, y'all confidence at an all-time low because you lost 2 games in a row against Detroit and against Minnesota, NFC North opponent.
Well, Dak said.
You lose against the Chargers, you got this down.
Dak said. Dak said this when the paperwork in black and white, when you look at the black and white and go to the NFL conference, you see on the back a big E on the back of this conference. From 12 to 16 teams got a big E. Big E.
That's the Atlanta Falcons,
Go
New
down
Orleans
to
Saints, Washington Commanders, Arizona Cardinals, and New York Giants. They are gone.
They are eliminated. So
Yeah.
that means that those teams should never play us no more. They should be eliminated.
So what's the purpose of them continuing to play then?
Playoff for the
Mr. Bostic, why do the Commanders getting ready to have the game on Christmas? Why do they continue to play if they've been eliminated?
Because plain and simple, the season is not over.
Okay.
They do something that the Cowboys will do. Finish what they start.
Okay. So they
Cowboys don't finish what they start.
Mr. E feels like they should go.
They don't finish.
Mr. E feels like once you've been eliminated, you shouldn't play anymore. What do you think?
Okay, so you mean to tell me you're gonna cut it short?
Cut it short. You cut it short. You trying to hurt the rest of the guys. I think that since they've been eliminated, they should never play because they until next season because they might get out there and hurt somebody. Let somebody get hurt. Come on now, because jealousy sets in.
Who's eliminated when the playoffs come? they're not invited.
Jealousy comes in.
You still have to fulfill your commitment until then.
And because jealousy comes in, and when jealousy comes in, I'm saying this not to Mr. Tim Bosick. I'm saying this to all of the team that's been eliminated. You should go home and sit down and get you some batter from Dollar Store and pull the remote and some old stale popcorn and sit there and eat it until you see the rest of the team finish up.
Well, let's talk about the injuries. KC, Kansas City, Patrick, poor thing. What do you think about that? And what do you think about the injuries throughout the season, Mr. Bostic?
Well, see, that's the part of the game. See, that's why you stay in line and cry. That's why it's called the next man up. Because teams like the Baltimore Ravens have been obliterated by injuries. Like the Washington Commanders have been obliterated by injuries. Even when you look at Green Bay now, they're starting to be obliterated by injuries.
Wow.
So a lot of times, teams going to be limping into the playoffs.
Yeah.
So it's about who the hardest and who the healthiest is at the time.
Wow.
Well, when you look at the injury reports that they had for the last so many hours, you saw Brian Knight, a running back. He's questionable. You find if that's for the Arizona Cardinals. Now let's go to that's for the Arizona Cardinals. When you look at the rest of the Arizona Cardinals and the Atlanta Falcons, they should go and stay home. The Baltimore Ravens should stay home because they got a whole lot of injuries out
Did
there
you say
too.
the Ravens?
The Ravens, they need to stay home.
All of got over yet. The Ravens and the Steelers are still trying to battle with the NFC North Division. The NFC North Division. See, Pittsburgh has to play Miami tonight, and I got a feeling they're going to want to lose because Pittsburgh's offense is anorexic. DK Metcalf is probably going to play tonight, and their defense can't stop a cold. Well, they can't stop nothing. So I got a feeling they're going to lose. They're going to put Baltimore right back in top of the AFC North.
Now, who plays tonight? Who plays tonight?
We
The
have
Dolphins and the
Dolphins.
Steelers.
Yes.
Now, who's going to win on that game?
Yeah. They play tonight. The Dolphins going to win that game. AJ, the running back, is going to be back in there playing. They're going to be healthy. Defense, they have a pretty good defense. They got a great mixture of offense, running and passing. They have a well-balanced offense. They're going to beat Pittsburgh tonight. Mark my words.
And the Miami Dolphins is part of the 10. They in the top 10s of their division. And the the Pittsburgh Steelers is the top 4 in their division.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see no E by their names. I don't see no eliminates. I don't see no out of the playoff. I see good schedules when you look at the Pittsburgh Steelers, they are 7-6. When you look at the Miami Dolphins, they are 6-7.
Yes.
So
I'm sorry. Go ahead, ladies.
I want you all to explain before you go the hunt, the wild card. What is all that? What is that?
Okay. Let's see. The wild card. There's 7 teams on each conference. Yes, American Football Conference and the National Football Conference. There's only 7 teams that can make it in the playoffs. 4 teams, they are the teams that win the division. They automatically get in the playoffs. The other 3 teams are the 3 teams after them that have the best record. And that's the 7 teams. Now, the people that's in the hunt are the 3 other teams that have a less than best record than the people that are in the wild card. But that's a shift. That's why you have these teams that are bad still playing because they trying to play spoiler to the teams who are already in the wild card and trying to knock them back out to the hunt. And that's what makes it so competitive, and that's what makes it so awesome. That's why they started the schedule in the last 5 or 6 years. I said these years ago, they should make division games at the end of the season because it's going to make the games more competitive because the good players down and the game's not being good. It's making teams fight tooth and nail to get in the playoffs.
Wow.
And that's why other teams that are not good can play.
Do you think Diggs came out too early? You think that the Cowboys, their injury reserve, their secondary, they need to work on this? What do you think the Cowboys need to do to be a good team, American team?
First of all, the Cowboys, Jerry, you sit down somewhere. Okay?
I'm gonna ask you the same question I asked you one time. I hate to interrupt you. I hate to interrupt you. You own your home, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, can I come in your house and tell folk in your house what to do? I rest my case.
Yes, you can.
We say yes, you can.
I rest my case.
So your predictions tonight: Steelers, Dolphins.
Dolphins gonna win. The score's gonna be 24-3.
Mr. E.
Pittsburgh Steelers.
Ooh.
Black and yellow, black and yellow, black and yellow.
All right then. Well, look. Thank you for joining us. You got to come back after that game on Christmas. We want to hear from you. Absolutely. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. And you all have a good day. Look, don't forget to join us this evening for FYI After Dark. Earl Bynum is our special guest. Be blessed.
For the past 30 minutes, you've been listening to the most talked about radio show in the whole wide world. Our special guest has been the Commander's Best. Mr. Tim Bostic has been our special guest. Now, for more information, give us a call at 757-714-7861, or you can inbox us, email us at FYIRadiosHowLive@gmail.com. If you'd like to be a special guest sponsor, intern, give us an email at FYIRadiosHowLive@gmail.com, or give us a call at 757-714-7861. Don't forget to have a wonderful cold Monday. Bye now.
All right. Mr. E talking about some interesting games. I tell you what, some of these are surprises to me, upsets, and some of these people are really playing some ball. Look at the Seahawks, 18-16, the Colts and the Seahawks. The Seahawks are not playing. They are not playing this season. And then you have, what else is going on? The Jaguars are tearing it up. There's quite a few that are tearing it up, Mr. E. But we have high hopes for who?
The Cowboys.
The Cowboys. Okay, Mr. E, I know we gotta go, but when you talk about the Cowboys, do you, in your mind, are you thinking also about Philadelphia Eagles? Because Philadelphia is in your division.
That's right.
That is your greatest competition.
That's right. In our division, I'm thinking about all our divisions. If we can win the division, if the Philadelphia Eagles that lose their division, lose a couple of more games, that means the Cowboys can walk right into the playoff. Here's the thing that folks don't want to see. They don't want to see the Cowboys in it, so they do almost any and everything they could do in order for the Cowboys to lose.
Oh, well, I tell you what, we're going to see. That game is going to be mighty interesting. Look, it's close to home. You should be there. But it's Christmas, and there are a whole lot of folks going to be sitting back at home looking at this game. So, look, y'all, make sure you keep up with our sports talk on Monday. This evening, Earl Bynum will definitely confirm, put the announcement up there tonight. He's going to be on FYI After Dark, 6:00 p.m. on all social media platforms. We'll also have some more guests, great topics. My light went out, Mr. E. But anyway, we're going to have a marvelous time with our upcoming shows, our hot topics, our Around the Town, and Fun Fridays, Women's Issues, Wednesday, Men's Issues. In the meantime, Miss E's going to tell you how you can be a special guest intern or sponsor with FYI Radio Show.
If you'd like to be a special guest, intern, or sponsor of the most talked about radio show, all you got to do is give us a call at 757-714-7861. That's 757-714-7861, or you can email us at FYIRadiosHowLive@gmail.com.
All right, look, be blessed. Don't forget to join us at 6 p.m. on all social media platforms. All you all that are on, bless you. I can't see everybody on Facebook. Sheila Robbins and all you guys. Look, don't forget to confirm that we have your gift, those that have been chosen. We have another group that's going to be chosen this week. Please put your name in the drawing. It's a drawing. You're just not going to win it just by putting your name, but you're going to be chosen out of many. So look, be blessed. We'll see you on this evening.
God bless you. Have a wonderful day. Bye now.